Most landlords, with the right property for sober living real estate, have no idea they're sitting on it. A large home, a functional layout, a good neighborhood, and a rental model that's getting harder to make work every year. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to evaluate your property, structure the right lease, and find the right operator so your building becomes a high-performing recovery housing asset. Let's start with the question most landlords don't think to ask. Why lease to a recovery housing operator instead of a traditional tenant? Here's the core difference. A traditional lease gives you one household, one rent check, and one point of failure. If that tenant leaves, your income stops. A recovery housing lease gives you a professional operator managing multiple residents, a multi-year lease agreement, and income that doesn't rise and fall with a single tenancy. The operator handles the day-to-day, you own the asset, and the community gets housing that's genuinely needed. That's a different kind of landlord relationship, and for the right property, it's a significantly better one. So how do you know if your property qualifies? 3 things matter most. Location first. Recovery housing residents need access to public transportation, employment, grocery stores, and healthcare. Walkable, connected neighborhoods aren't just preferable, they're what operators are actively looking for. If your property sits near those resources, that's a real advantage. Size second. The sweet spot for recovery housing is 3,000 square feet or larger. That's enough space to house multiple residents comfortably, with private or semi-private bedrooms, adequate bathrooms, and shared living areas that actually function. Below that threshold, the economics get harder for everyone. Layout third. Operators want large common areas, multiple configurable bedrooms, and efficient flow between kitchens, bathrooms, and living spaces. A floor plan that works for group living reduces conflict, supports community, and makes the home easier to manage well. If your property checks those boxes, you have something worth taking seriously. If this is landing, hit like and subscribe right now. We cover sober living real estate the way it actually works. Real numbers, real deals, real operations. No fluff. Now let's talk about the lease itself, because this is where a lot of landlords make avoidable mistakes. There are 3 structures worth understanding. A gross lease means the operator pays fixed rent and you cover property expenses. Simple, predictable, lower ceiling. A net lease means the operator covers rent plus utilities, taxes, and insurance. More responsibility on the operator, more protection for you. A performance-based lease ties rent to occupancy or revenue, aligning your incentives directly with how well the home runs. Most landlords in this space gravitate toward net or performance-based structures. They protect the asset and create shared accountability for outcomes. But the right structure depends on your market, your property, and the operator you're working with. Which brings us to the most important decision in this entire process: choosing the right operator. This is not like screening a traditional tenant. A recovery housing operator is responsible for managing group living dynamics, enforcing house rules, maintaining certification compliance, and creating a safe environment for residents in early recovery. The quality of that operator determines whether your investment performs or becomes a problem. What you're looking for: documented experience running group recovery homes, a track record of compliance with national recovery housing standards, transparent financials, and references from other landlords and partners they've worked with. A strong operator doesn't just protect your property. They build the referral relationships that keep beds filled, maintain the culture that keeps residents stable, and handle the operational complexity so you don't have to. Get this piece right, and everything else gets easier. Once your lease is signed, 3 things need to happen before residents move in. Renovations that improve flow and maximize occupancy, additional bedrooms, upgraded bathrooms, improved communal spaces. Furnishings that are durable, comfortable, and create a genuine home environment. And specialized insurance that covers group living, liability, and property damage specific to recovery housing. Standard landlord policies often don't cover this use. Verify your coverage before you open. Certification is worth mentioning here too. Many states strongly encourage or require recovery homes to meet certification standards. Certified homes build more trust with referral sources, which means stronger occupancy for your operator, which means more stable income for you. It's worth doing correctly from the start. At the top of this video, the question was whether you're sitting on a property with more potential than you realize. If your building is large enough, well located, and has a layout that supports group living, the answer might be yes. And the path from here is straightforward. Evaluate the property honestly. Choose the right lease structure. Find a vetted, experienced operator. Prepare the home correctly. That's how a landlord becomes a recovery housing investor. And that's how a building becomes something that generates real returns and real community impact at the same time. If you want to go deeper on lease structures, operator vetting, and how to set up a recovery housing deal that actually works, click the link in the description. There are resources there specifically built for landlords who are ready to take this seriously. Let's get to work.